Good morning. If you don't know, I'm Richard Hobson, owner and founder of Jericho Nursery. Thought it might be worth the introduction because not everybody that sees the videos knows me, so there it is. So much to cover, not enough time. We're going to try and hit some highlights, talk about as much as we have time for to keep your interest. We want to be educational and entertaining. We want to grow with you. So come grow with us. We got plenty to talk about. Some of the easiest things to grow, we just got in. These big flowers, there's a bunch of little ones. People love these great big flowers. So talk about Xeriscape, X-E-R-I-C, we'll get to that in a minute. This is Zeroscape, Z-E-R-O, no water, full sun or shade, indoors, outdoors, whatever you want to do with it. But these flowers just are amazing. And I'm out standing in my field, can you tell? So again, lots and lots to share, lots of information. Hope it's entertaining and educational. We'll be right back. Lots of people have asked, and so we thought we would showcase these pergolas. So people that are asking, they were built by Jesse Harmeal from Hamus Mountain Construction. He did these in a couple of days. It was absolutely amazing. So thought I'd show it, give him a shameless plug. As I move across to we support local, we buy local. It's not all that, but it's mostly that. We need you to support local, shop local. We want to be your resource for growing and everything that helps things grow. So we're walking into our bedding house, showing off some of our wares, talking about who we are and what we do, trying to help you do what you want to do in your yard and make sure that everything you see is just enough of a teaser to get you to come on in. Come with me, let's go look. Quality, selection, service, and knowledge. Bringing the old into the new. From the old logo, both new logos, to who we are today. From where we were to where we're coming and where we're hoping to go, and hoping you will support us. This is our bedding house. In here, we hope that you'll find everything you can imagine to put in your yard, your flower beds. The front half is annuals, the back half is perennials. In a second, we'll walk into the vegetable and the shade house. There's just way more than you will ever find. And we're trying to fill it up all the time, constantly looking for new product, constantly trying to fill the needs that you have. We, again, have several truckloads a week coming in. So come in, check it out. Again, front half of this house is annuals, back half is perennials. We'll show you those in just a sec. Trying to assort by price points, and I lost this argument as the owner. I lost this argument because I'm willing to lose the argument if it makes sense. Didn't make sense to me, makes sense to most. Our perennials are assorted according to alphabetical. So when we get to yarrow here, this is Achillea, and so they're alphabetical by botanical name because common names can change. So yarrow is at the beginning. And then of course we've got little teasers with the blooming beautiful stuff like erysimum and lavenders, just all of the stuff. But perennials are here in alphabetical order by price point. So $15 ones on this side, premium ones on this side, $19.99, and then quart perennials next to those. Again, pretty much anything you could imagine all the way through. That back section that I'm pointing at, very far back corner, is what we consider hard xeric. I think most perennials are considered xeric, but that's hard xeric, even less water, low maintenance, lots of hot heat stuff. So annuals, perennials. So we've outgrown the bedding house space. This is the shade house, but because we ran out of space and wanted to separate herbs and vegetables because people want to know where their food is, we moved them into the shade house. So as we walked in from where we just were, this is what we consider the shade house, but the first quarter of this section is herbs and vegetables. Of course, right here's the herbs, and then the vegetables off to my left, your right. Tomatoes, tomatillos, and oh my gosh, some of this stuff is way bigger than it should be. So it's the first week of April. We're at April 9th. Tomorrow will be the 10th when you see this video. The stuff is amazingly overgrown and ready to be planted. So you can be a month ahead by planting. Look at these things. Look at the size of a 4-inch tomatilla. Look at that plant. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna move. I'm gonna keep moving, try and get these guys to keep up with me. We get over here, more peppers, more tomatoes. But then look at this. I love Swiss chard. Oh my goodness, look at the size of these things. Ah, can't even get them out of here. So I switch from lettuce in the early spring to chard in the summertime. Look at that. Now, not quite the same as lettuce, a little bitter, a little tough, but lettuce doesn't make it in the summertime and chard does. And if nothing else, look how many colors are in that thing. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful stuff. We're gonna set them in here with more perennials. We make it back to the perennial section, and again, off to my right, your left is annuals, and then off to my left, your right, is perennials. So this is the perennial shade section. That you just saw was the annual section, and then outside here is the tree and shrub section for shade. So this is the shade section. The photographer said, hey, you got to show off the colors. So we decided to walk through annuals again. Calabacoas, purslane, lantana. We sell a lot of things that we call annual that are perennial. Be careful. We want to be known for quality selection, service, and knowledge, and we know what lantanas will winter over and what won't. Those won't. There are perennials. There's 3 or 4 of them. Miss Huff, Chapel Hill, Marianne, they will all come back, but not all lantana will. Shop local. Look at that commercial. Your professionals and your local people should know our zone, should know our average last frost date. Are we safe? Where did it come from? Is it hardy? Is it going to be okay? Wait till we end with the roses. Oh my gosh, Lou said I have never seen what we have going on out there. Just a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. If you haven't seen our birds, secret, come check them out. We have Thumper and Tyler back here, and we have a bunch of parakeets that we are housing for birds of a feather. So yes, we're here to sell you a bunch of plants, and yes, we're here to give you everything you need so we can grow together, but we're also supporting some local things like Birds of a Feather, which is a bird rescue. Our parrots come in, take a look. Kids absolutely love them. We can give you some treats to give the kids in this tropical, wonderful, beautiful greenhouse. Hear them? They know my voice, so they're saying hello. Good morning, come see us. The kids also like, a little embarrassing because it needs some cleaning, but look at the size of those fish. Maybe he can zoom in and use some sort of Photoshop to clean this tank up. So this is the hub, this is the register areas. We have 3 registers, we have 2 iPads. So we will make sure to quickly take care of all of your purchases in one fell swoop, in and out and on your way. Thanks for watching. On to chemicals and then to roses. Wait till you see them. Some people have said I'm a capitalist pig. I'll take your money, I'll tell you what you need, I'll tell you what you don't need, tell you what you should buy, tell you what you shouldn't buy. We quit carrying pruning paint because honestly we don't recommend it. I used to say if they come in and ask for pruning paint, we have it. Now we say we don't recommend it. So we would sell it to you. If you came in and asked us, we would say no, don't use it. And I thought, well, that goes against integrity a little bit, so we just quit carrying pruning paint. I come over here and talk about the capitalist piece a little bit because all of these are things that will take care of weeds and bugs and diseases, and sometimes you'll need something like this in your yard and garden for chemicals. Something to kill bugs, something organic, something that kills diseases, maybe something that kills weeds. We have lots and lots of choices, but you need to read your labels. You need to be very aware of what you're doing. Poison is poison, organic or not. Poison will kill things. That includes everything. So even if it's organic, doesn't mean it's safe. It means it wasn't made, but that doesn't make it not toxic. So be careful with poisons and chemicals. Really important to read the label. Do not come off label. If it's not on the label, don't do it. The capitalist part of that whole thing is if you'll find me, I'll tell you the story. This was given to me when we first opened 21 years ago. And of everything that's for sale, including me, this is not for sale. I wouldn't sell this for all the money that you could come up with. People have said, the owner of my previous employer and her husband said, hey, when you make the 500 bucks, we'll split it. And I said, I'll pay you if you want me to. This plant is not for sale. It means that much to me. It was bought and purchased from my previous employer by the namesake and brought and given to me. So come, if you want more details, come hear the story of the sacred staghorn fern. So this is us growing roses, and these roses are $20 cheaper than the ones we're about to show you, which we'll end with. We're going to start in shrubs and then come over to roses, and wow! So this is us growing them. You saw that. We've done pretty well. They came in late January, early February. We fertilized a couple of times, but the people that grow roses for a living, Weeks Roses, came in today. Oh my gosh, Lou was saying, I have never seen what we have going on out here. Come on in, check them out, stick your nose in a rose. Buy a dozen roses? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you buy a rose that has a dozen flowers on it? Isn't there a dozen here? There's damn near a dozen roses. Wait till we get outside. So you can buy a dozen roses, or you can buy a rose. It'll give you dozens of roses for dozens of years. Come on in, you're about to get wowed. Again, here we are, outstanding in our field. Quality, selection, service, and knowledge. Fruit trees behind me, xeric plants, ornamental trees, shade trees, evergreens, flowering shrubs, and oh my gosh, the whole reason we did this video today was in the tree and shrub section, walk with me, are, oh my goodness, look at the roses. Roses, roses, and more roses. I wish you had Scratch and Sniff TV. I can smell them. We really have tried for years. We're not going to get it done today either. To be aware of what roses are in fragrant. And this catalog tells us, and we've tried for several years to maybe separate them. We haven't. We probably are not gonna. You'll just have to come stick your nose in a rose and figure out which ones smell good. Probably you're going to just buy what looks good. I'm going to let him do some B-roll on this. Look at this, look at this, look at that. These rose trees are two different roses on the same tree. Unbelievable, right? Julia Child and Ebb Tide, both roses grafted onto that trunk. More tree roses than we've ever had. More beautiful roses in full bloom. They came in perfectly. Come take advantage. There's soils, there's piñons, there's rock, there's more than we could ever cover. Hopefully this video teases you a little, like the video or the website this morning said, this is a little tease, teasing you to come on in. You'll never see it all the first time. Please come back. Look, I love Southwest. We know you have choices when you fly. We're grateful that you choose us. I know you have choices, and I know you're in lots and lots of nurseries. Support local, it's really important. The tax base stays here. We're supporting the people around us. We need your help supporting us, support them. That local dollar, that local knowledge, that local base of people. Here we are, trying to be the best we know how to be, helping everybody to grow the best they know. So come grow with us here at Jericho Nursery. Thanks for watching. Hope it was educational, entertaining. Remember, quality, selection, service, and knowledge, all your yard and garden needs right here at Jericho Nursery.